Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we have another very interesting, story for you guys. An Australian detective interrupts his own news conference to rugby tackle fleeing suspect. Well, that's crazy. That is a very interesting article. So yeah, let's get into it. So there is a video that goes along with this, so I'm gonna play that right now.
What happened in Nambour with the damage there?
I'm not 100% on that.
You better get running! Run, lads! Run!
Whoa, he got him.
Being inappropriate to my daughter. Just
Okay, I just got a comment. That was a really good tackle. All right, he really, I mean, someone get a college football scout on this guy because he may have a career somewhere.
up here. Yes, you were, mate. You're gonna get your.
What? I did nothing. I did nothing.
You did something. Oh, mate.
That's
Coppers
not
are coming.
cool.
Coppers are coming.
I said nothing to her. I said nothing to her. Nothing. No, I just came out from the court. Nothing happened. I have a sword.
You're gonna get you up, alright? Stand up. Just wanted to point out. Stand up. Stand up.
I did nothing. The girl is lying. Yeah, look, it's just one of those things, you know. Obviously, the man just been released, and a young lady walking down the street had comments made to her, which were relayed to her father, which obviously provoked the father, and the male, as we saw, we just arrested him for a further public nuisance at this stage. Australia, this is a court of Ghazi.
Before we go in, mate, we should give it a cut down session.
So that's pretty interesting. So I'll close out of that. So yeah, this guy really got hammered. An Australian detective is being praised for his rugby skills after he abruptly stopped a news conference to tackle a man who was fleeing after he reportedly made inappropriate comments to a young girl. Okay, yeah, this guy definitely had it coming. If that guy looked to be an older guy, maybe between 30, 40 years old, maybe a little older, but if you're making inappropriate comments to a young girl like that, you're gonna get taken out like that. I think this guy definitely had it coming. Detective Senior Sergeant Darren Edwards was talking to reporters outside I don't know how to pronounce that one. I'm not even going to try. I'm not going to butcher this. I'm not going to get those two upside down Australian people mad at me. Magistrate Court in Queensland Wednesday when shots rang out behind him. Quote, "Run," one man can be heard shouting in the video obtained by readers? Readers? I don't know how to pronounce that. Never heard of this, actually. Another flees behind Edwards. Alright, quick thinking, turned around, dropped his shoulder, and took the suspect down in what many call a textbook tackle. Yeah, I mean, look at this here. This guy, he knew what he was doing. He had a game plan. He had everything going. The guy in the red had no idea what was about to hit him. So this guy back here, he's not going to get him in time. But I mean, I think this guy, he really saved the day here because he just straight up just hammered him. So that was a really good tackle. Quote, "He's been inappropriate to my daughter," the man chasing the suspect said. Yeah, absolutely. If your daughter's being, harassed by some older guy, you have every right, in my opinion, to go and beat this guy up. Like, I don't call for violence ever. I don't like calling for violence. I don't do it. But I mean, in certain cases, like this one, I could understand that. The man who is yet to be identified by police was arrested and taken into custody by police. Well, that is good. That is good that he's been taken into custody. Quote, "Look, it's just one of those things, Edwards said to reporters with a visible wound on his forehead following the takedown. Yeah, I saw that in the video. He was, looked like he got a cut on his head, so I do hope he gets that taken care of, because, I mean, I guess when you're a police officer like that, that's just one of the things that can happen. He was arrested for, quote, "further public nuisance," he said. Did I miss something? I missed something up here. Obviously, the man had been released had just been released, and a young lady walking down the street had comments made to her which were related to her father, which obviously provoked her father. Yeah, I can tell. This guy over here in the blue shirt, he looks pretty mad. He looked like I think if the police officer wasn't there, he'd be beating this guy's face in. Alright, Edwards, a former player of the Redcliffe Dolphins. Is that a Redcliffe Dolphins? Is that a rugby team? I don't really know about rugby that much. I guess that's a rugby team somewhere in Australia. The Sunrise Coast Daily. Oh, that's a nice name. Sunshine Coast. That's nice. Uh, Told yeah, it was a good tackle. Well, I can definitely agree to that. That was a very good tackle in my opinion. Quote, I dropped the shoulder and tackled him, he said, right around the knees. It dropped him. That absolutely did. That was a very good tackle. There's some comments down here. I'm not going to read those. But yeah, that's a very interesting story. But then again, Australia may not even be real from what I've heard on the internet, which of course, you got to believe everything you hear on the internet because that's just the way it works. So, thank you everyone for watching. Subscribe if you're new. Let me know in the comment section what you want to see next. I do have an idea. I think this one over here. This is the next story I'm going to cover. So I'm probably going to cover that in probably tomorrow, I think. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Subscribe if you're new. We're at 92 subscribers. Let's try to hit 93 by the end of the day. That would be wonderful. So, thank you for watching. Check out all the links in the description. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow.